good. It's just hard kasi every time you have to move fast and you have to move efficiently. No mistake. No room for mistake kasi you will cry after doing mistake. Hi guys! Welcome back to Adele Vlogs. So, if you're new to this channel, we are an Indian-Filipino couple who met in a hotel internship abroad, which is in Hong Kong. So, for today's video, we will not do challenge with Aditya. By the way, my boyfriend is Indian, if you just don't know. He's Indian and he is currently here in the Philippines, staying with me. And we met in internship abroad nga. And I already been in India last year. And now he's here with me. So for today's video, I'm going to share. This is the first time I will share things about my internship abroad. Kasi from that time, from last year, I haven't made video about that. Kasi I don't know why I did not share that. I think so many youngster or to those who are currently enrolled in tourism management, hospitality management, hotel and restaurant management who will be interested to have internship abroad. So in this video, I will share the application process, visa process, and by the way, we did not pay any placement fee. And we are direct hire. Direct hire, when you say direct hire, it's direct to employer. There will be no third party. Di ba, Didi? No third party, meaning no agency. So this is not scam. So legit to. So I will also talk about the experience when I arrived there, who picked me up in the airport, how is my housing there, who's paying my rent, and how about the transportation, and also the hotel experience itself. And hello, good afternoon. Yes po. Okay. Thank you po. Bye. So, sorry for the interruption. So, asa na ba ako? So, I will talk about my bilis transition. So, I will also talk about my hotel experience itself. Tapos, I will talk about the departure. Kasi in the departure, it's not like, I pack my luggage and then I get out of the country. So, there is also process for that. So, for the last part of this video, wag mo muna i-skip, is yung salary. We will also talk about the salary kasi nga, that internship is a paid internship. So, without further ado, let's start. So, how did I apply online? It's just, first thing you have to do is to find a prospect hotel to apply in, or if you find any, opportunities online, like this hotel is looking for internship, then get the contact of the hotel, take their email, list the email, and then after taking the emails, and then start shooting the email to them, and maybe try to find at least 1,000 hotel. As long as you can find hotel, just take their email or contact and then start contacting them. Start sending them your CV and email, and maybe one of them will reply. After sending email, you understand, right? Find the hotel, take their contact through their website, then take a list and then send email. So maybe one of them will reply. So that's what happened to me. Someone replied, that hotel. Only one hotel replied to me. I think I applied around 100 hotels. Imagine. But 100 hotel is very, very less if you really want to shoot a internship abroad. So yun. So, kailangan mong magtiyaga. So, one hotel replied to me, and that was I got. And when they emailed me, they said, "Oh, we received your application, and we would like to schedule interview to you." Ganon. So, at first, I did not really expect that it will be legit. But when they started interviewing me and they said, oh, you are hired and your salary will be this, you will... So I started doubting more. Diba? Galing. Of course, it usually, diba, you will start doubting talaga. But according to Aditya, how to know that if the hotel is legit or if that email is legit? So you will see na if you really into applying jobs na, diba, you will see some of the emails at, like for example, may email elena.ignacio9@gmail.com. So it's a personal account. But if you will see like elena.ignacio at like for example at shangri-la-hotel.com, yon, it means it's a hotel email. So you can trust that one, and that's what I received. So from that time, they sent me na I have to contact the ISEC organization, because they are the one who will process my visa. ISEC organization, it's a non-profitable organization which specifically helping those students who are doing their internship abroad. So they are the one who will process your visa, who will help you to adjust, like to find your accommodation, to teach you the transportation, and they will be having also activities, ganun, activities with other interns in that country. So they asked me to contact that, and then so let's go directly to how they process my visa. So my visa takes so long time. So I applied, they contact so I got hired last December, and then I applied to Hong Kong. I went to Hong Kong around March 31. I forgot to mention about that. Before you applied for an internship abroad, you have to be enrolled, or you should be at least less than 1 year after graduating in college or in a hospitality course. So in my case, I already graduate. So the government, I mean the immigration department, so I already have my visa, I have my passport. So when I was in the airport already, the immigration stopped me because I need to submit one important document. This is in the case of Filipino, because in Aditya's case, and also in my Thailander friend and my Korean friend, they did not required to have this. But in Philippines, we need to submit this document, which is the invitation letter, which is notarized in the embassy or in the consulate of the Philippines in Hong Kong. So I needed to wait for that document to arrive. That's why I moved. Instead of moving in Hong Kong in February, I moved in March 31. So hassle kasi I wasted my airplane ticket and did not get a refund. So this is so let's move on na to arrival. So before moving to Hong Kong, I forgot na naman. Before moving to Hong Kong, you have to meet the ISEC representative in Philippines, kasi ISEC have a representative in each country. So I met Mr. Victor. I met Mr. Victor, and he's the one who explained me about the internship. He's part of ISEC organization na. And then in that time, I paid 10,000 pesos for something fee. 10,000 pesos, parang processing fee. Ganun, right term, processing fee. Of course, they are processing my documents, right? Ayun, when I arrived in Hong Kong, of course, I get out of the country. When I arrived in Hong Kong, the ISEC representative of Hong Kong naman pick up me in airport and then send me to my accommodation. So wait, it's not on the spot na when I arrive there we will find accommodation. So that was our love story. So Adi is part of ISEC also. So that December, around January, we are already talking, and we are already preparing my accommodation there, and Adi is the one who is asking on behalf of me if there will be available room, how much I need to pay, and Adi is the one who's saying me what to do, what to expect, ganon. So that was the start of our conversation, not love story kasi there's no love yet. So arrival, so they pick me up. So how about the rent of the house? So the rent of the house in Hong Kong, it's not really house, it's a dormitory. It's just one bed. I will flash the picture today. See, diba? Ang cutie niya, ang cutie. So it's shared toilet. So it costs around 3,000, and then 3,500 and 3,800. The one I got is 3,500 kasi I choose the one in the girls floor kasi for safety purposes, I choose to be in the girls floor. But when the time passed by, I choose to go downstairs and and stay with Aditya. Natatawa ako. Let's move on. So next one is the transportation. Do you know that Hong Kong transportation is so accessible and so cheap? As in, sobrang cheap. So we have, kasi yung dorm ko, my dorm was in Hong Kong Island and my work is in Kowloon Island. So I need to cross the beach every day. But because they have the bullet train, so I don't have to do that. They have tunnels, so I don't have to do that. But my transportation is costing around 20 Hong Kong dollars per day. 20 Hong Kong dollars per day. Imagine, so cheap. Pero if you will convert, of course. By the way, that 3,500, if you will convert to Philippine peso, it's around 20,000 per month. And I have to pay it in my salary. The hotel did not shoulder that one. And also my transportation, also I have to shoulder it to myself. So compute nyo na lang 20 times the days of work. So ayun. So let's talk about the days of work. We have 6 days off every month. So imagine, di ba? 6 days off. So it's shifting eh. So we can work the whole week without day off. I experienced continuously working for 13 days, no day off. Diba? So that, kasi you know why I'm doing that? Because I'm saving my off for my travel, ganon. I'm saving my off to come back to Philippines, ganon. Kasi when I was working there, after 6 months, I went back to Philippines kasi I really miss Filipino food. I miss my family, so I have to go back. So I work hard. Yun. So I forgot to tell what's my position there, no? At first, I will share you a story. So at first, I got hired as a F&B trainee in restaurant. But after few months, since Adi is leaving that time, after a few months, Adi is about to leave. Aditya is in front desk department. So when Aditya is leaving na already, then there will be a vacant position. So they offer me Aditya's position. Diba di? But since I don't have experience in front desk, kasi Aditya is graduating front desk, diba di? Aditya kasi specifically studied the front desk thing eh. So I don't have experience in front desk thing. So after few months, when Aditya is leaving, I got moved to front desk. But before leaving in front desk, I also work in reservation team, reservation department. So I'm so lucky kasi among the interns, I am the one who got who got the opportunity to ship department, diba? So happy. So happy kasi I learned so many things. And ayun, I'm not saying that I'm not happy in F&B department, but kasi that time F&B is so hard. Let's talk about my experience na in F&B. It's so hard. Really hard. Kasi I don't have experience in working in restaurant here in Philippines. Restaurant here in Philippines is so, I feel like it's so calm down. When I'm looking at them now, after experiencing the restaurant department in Hong Kong, I feel like they are so calm down here compared to the one I experienced there. You have to move faster. You have to leave so many dishes. You know, I have that time, I'm so skinny. I have to lift this much of plates. This much of plate at once. At once. Imagine. It means hundreds of plates. Kasi it's a buffet restaurant. Hundreds of plates I have to lift in one shift. I have to clean thousands of spoon and fork. I have to fill hundreds of cup water. And I have to imagine na lang. So when they offer me the position, the opportunity to move in other department, it's sad because I had friend in F&B department, but also happy kasi I will learn new things, and I thought it will be more easier. But it's more complicated. It's more complicated kasi more on, you know, and also talking to people, you know, basta it's more, you know, one thing is physically challenging, one is mental challenging. So it's really a good experience in front desk. And how about the colleagues? What can I say about the colleagues? Just like, it's different country. It's a Chinese speaking country, and I'm a Filipino, and I don't understand Chinese. So at first it's really hard for me because not everyone would be able to speak to you in English. You cannot force them to speak English. So sorry, if you will not adjust to yourself, you will not be able to cope up, you know. Kasi in my experience, it's really hard at first. And then when I move in and know more about, you know more people, I enjoy it. And I got friends, very good friends in Hong Kong. So good. It's just hard kasi every time you have to move fast and you have to move efficiently. No mistake. No room for mistake kasi you will cry after doing mistake. Yun lang. So, yun, experience ko. So, if you want more experience, we will talk again later. So, let's talk about the departure thing. So, how about the departure? It's not just you will pack your luggage and then go out of the country. Since you are earning in Hong Kong, you have to file some tax liability. So, that time I paid around 500 Hong Kong dollar because they computed my salary. It's more than the, you know, there is exemption when you earn less. But if you earn more, so there will be tax, you know, you will not be you will not be exempted. So I paid $500. I went to there. The hotel will not process it for you. You have to go by yourself and fix it by yourself. So yun, they will teach you naman how to do that. So it will be easy. So next will be ginagawa mo. The last one, and I know you are so curious about this. How much is my salary in Hong Kong? My salary is 12,500 Hong Kong dollars plus incentives and plus the tips. So imagine na lang how much is that. So ayun, plus bonus. Ay, may pa bonus. Plus gift, like Christmas gift. Plus Chinese New Year gift. So, imagine na lang how much that. So, that time, maybe I earn a lot of money there. So that's why Aditya didn't get tax, didn't pay tax exempted, and I pay 500 tax. So yun, imagine na lang. So from that time, I'm paying 3,500. Let's compute that. 12,500 yung salary ko. Basic salary, less 3,500. 3,500, so may 9,000. 9,000. And then let's say may transportation for 1 month is $700. So I will still have 8,300. 8,300. And I have to send 1,600 to my family in Philippines. It's cost 10,000 pesos. So, how much I will have? I will still have 7,000 and 700 Hong Kong dollars. So, where I'm putting that money? That's why we have more savings when I come back in Philippines. So, that 7,700 a month, Hong Kong dollars, I save it. I save it for 12 months. Imagine how ano to me, no? I times 12 mo yun. Times 12 mo yun. And that's how I save. And then, I put it in business. So, even though we don't have job here in Philippines, yan, we got some earning. So, yan. And also, I used it to go to India. Expensive kaya yung travel namin to India. It's so expensive. It costs around 100K. Diba, Di? Around 100K. Yeah, so that's how after saving for 12 months. And also, I got to travel to Vietnam. And I come back to Philippines. Also. So, I travel then in my day offs. I travel, I eat good food. So, it's really worth it na to have internship abroad. So, may ano ba? That's the end. That's the end of my 12,500 Hong Kong dollars cost around 80 to 85,000 depende sa exchange. And by the way, when I'm about to leave Hong Kong, except for the bonuses and the gifts and my birthday gifts and the Chinese New Year's gift, they give me another incentive around $5,000 more. Kasi according to them, I have so many day off that I did not use. So they converted it in cash. So ayun. Kasi nga I told you I'm working so hard. 13 days, 14 days no day off. So it's good. It's a good experience, and I want to tell you lang na there's nothing hard if you really want to do things, diba? There's nothing, there is no thing that it's so hard that you can't do that anyone can do. If you will see that someone can do that, think that you can do that also, diba? Sure, yun lang. So, that's it. Hindi pa rin ngayon. Hello po, good afternoon. Yes po. Yon. So, before I end this video, guys, I hope you take a chance to look at our previous video. And I hope you don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!